Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Boni. I create content around careers, education, higher education, some self-development with a dose of reality check. Today I'm going to talk about something that is more on some self-development with a dose of reality check. Guys, if you haven't subscribed to this channel but you are familiar with my content, please consider subscribing. It helps me a lot. But if you are new, welcome. I hope you will subscribe. Right, let's get straight into this video, guys. As the channel says, Lifereset with Boni. When I started creating content on TikTok, the main aim was just to reset my own life and help other people to reset their own lives. So yeah, today I'm gonna talk about 10 tips or 10 key things that I did to reset my own life after a huge setback. The setback that I'm talking about is losing my two businesses. One, it's a consulting business, and the second one is a weddings photography business due to the pandemic. The consulting business, I was a business coach, but more on marketing and just really helping small businesses to get themselves out there. And I also did PR, but what happened during the pandemic, because with PR I used to work in the entertainment industry. I think 70% of my work came from the entertainment industry. So when the pandemic hit, it all went down. And then on weekends I used to shoot weddings. Name of my company, I will take it somewhere, it's Snaps by Boni. And I don't need to explain the story. But anyway, I've reset my life now, guys. I think I'm okay, and I can share how I did it. The first tip, I'll just say tip. The first tip is to identify the problem. You need to identify what has happened, what got you here, how did you get here, what is it, how you got here, and really just identify the problem. Identify the problem, identify the setback, because there is no point if we haven't really identified what really happened. For me, in my case, I would say it's because I worked in the entertainment industry and I relocated and had a baby. 3 things that happened. It's because there was a pandemic, but then because of the industry I was in, and also I had a baby and relocated to a small town. So there was the problem. That's what I identified. 2, get off social media. Right? I know I work with social media, but trust me, getting off social media will really help you to reset your life. Because on social media, guys, there's a lot of fake inspiration. I don't need to explain this, we all know it, right? Not everything is genuine, not everything is real. So if you are really going through something, if you are really going through a rough patch or a rough time, it's not a good idea to be on social media, right? So I had quite a, not big, but my Instagram, like I had a following, a community there, because I used to post about my fitness journey and being a fit mom and this and that, my fit pregnancy. People really loved that content. And after that, I had my beautiful son and people were interested in him. And he was even starting to work as a baby influencer because he's quite cute, Shem. He's quite cute. So I had an interesting life that most people were interested in, but when I was going through stuff, I turned off that page. I was not posting. Even now, I think I last had a post on my Instagram in May 2022. And May or March, I can't even remember. And that really helped me a lot. And then I started using my TikTok as part of my healing, and really just to, I don't know why I was using my TikTok. Why did I start my TikTok? Oh, it's because I was in network marketing while I was trying to like solve my financial situation. I was looking for ways to make income while I still raise my son. So then I went into network marketing. So while I was there, we were always encouraged during trainings to join TikTok, and I did not like TikTok at all. So eventually I joined TikTok, and best decision ever. I felt home, and then I didn't even see a reason to continue maybe trying to use my TikTok for business, you know. Something just ignited my creativity, my love for helping people. But this time around, it was not businesses, it was through like career, and it's something that I've always done, you know. I've always had mentees in my company. So yeah, but the truth is I got off my usual, you know, Instagram slay. It's about the figure, the this and that, you know. I stopped doing that, and I don't even do it now. Maybe I'll go back to it, but I don't know, you know. So yeah, get off social media. A lot of fake inspiration going on there. 3, ask for help, guys. I know. Contrary to popular belief, there are people who mean well. There are friends and family members that love you, right? And they wouldn't sizakala now about your situation. So if you need help, you know, if maybe you need them to hook you up with a job, to hook you up with a business opportunity, to whatever, you know, help you out with something, ask for help, guys. Really ask for help. However, it all boils down to what type of a person were you towards your friends and family when you were popping, when things were popping for you. So don't take this blanket view of people with, oh, people are toxic, friends are not nice people, friends, they don't wish you well, that's what says with your situation and this and that. Mina, I had good friends, and I also think it's because I don't have new friends. All my friends, I have a small right, of friends, and it's people that I've known over 20 years, all of them, you know. So it means I've had an opportunity. They know me long enough to have had an opportunity to be a good friend to them, to be a good family. Well, let me not talk about family, but my family as well. They've been helpful to be like a good friend to them. So I'm not really a stranger. If I'm asking for things, it wouldn't be like I'm taking advantage of them. Okay, so ask for help, whether it's family or it's close friends. Okay. 4, stop caring, guys. Stop caring about what people think. Trust me, people are busy. People are going through stuff. You might not do this research button in your life because you are so scared. You are so worried about what are people going to say about you? What are people going to think about you? Stop caring about what people think of you, because you might be surprised. People haven't even noticed. If maybe people haven't even noticed. If you've relocated, especially at our age, people are so busy. People are so occupied with their own problems. So please stop caring. Stop worrying about what are people going to think or say about you. Okay? It's like caring about Ruti. Like in my case, I've always been self-employed, and then I'm gonna be scared to look for a job because, by the way, TikTok, I'm grateful for TikTok because TikTok made me realize that it is normal to have a job. It's normal to have a job, like to have a 8 to 5 job or 8 to 4 job, right? So I'm really grateful to TikTok, and please let me know in the comments below if you would like me to make a video that will like explain how TikTok helped me to reinvent myself, to rebrand myself, to relaunch my career, you know, to relaunch myself, you know. TikTok played a huge role, and I would like to make that video. Please let me know if you would like me to do that for you. Okay, let's move to point number 5. Guys, accept your reality. If you have to downgrade, accept it. Okay? The sooner, the better. Because the more you are in denial, the more you don't want to accept your situation, the more your bills are going to pile up. And the more you're going to be stressed, the more depression, anxiety, and so on and so on. So please, you need to accept and downgrade. I know sometimes it's painful. Your kids, they might have to change schools. Like my daughter, when I had to relocate, she had to change school. There was a lot of drama. Yo, guys, I'll tell you some other time. At the moment, I'm not comfortable talking about it. You know, so, yeah. And, you know what? Just accepting that, you know, just accept it. Able, just accept it, because the sooner you accept, the better. Okay? Tip number six, accept criticism, constructive criticism. It will come, guys. It will come. Be ready for it and accept it. And listen, like, see what you can get out of it. There will be people who will be saying, I know, but what were you thinking? You know, but we could see this and that was coming. Hey, why didn't you prepare better? You know, in my case, I want of having unstable income. No, sorry guys. Oh, and I don't even have water here, and I won't even step out because I'm running away from my son. So let's move to tip number 7. Tip number 7, guys, is simple. Don't give the problem bandwidth, like too much space, too much energy, you know, because makes it consume a lot. It will put a spirit circle down, and it will make you not be able to think about solutions. So as much as you have to accept your situation, you have to acknowledge it, you have to identify, acknowledge, ask for help, you know, stop carrying this and that, get off social media. But do not give the problem too much bandwidth. Do not give the problem every day, you know. Of course, maybe the first few weeks it will be like that, but as time goes on, just try not to give the problem too much bandwidth, because the only thing it will do is good, you know, it's not gonna lift you. Number 8, which is my favorite, is to get yourself a hobby, right? Get yourself a hobby. It could be anything. It doesn't, well, I would recommend something physical, but it doesn't have to be physical. It could be something else, you know, it could be painting. When I say hobby, it's not like, hey, no, humble gym, humble marathon. Though they will be nice. It's a nice hobby to start, but I hope it could be anything, guys. Or get a new skill. You know, I have a video, I'm going to link it here, where I share platforms where you can learn a new skill in 2023 for free. You know, and sometimes you pay 600 Rand for a certificate, and sometimes it's absolutely free. So guys, if you're going through stuff while you are looking for something, while you are in between opportunities, while you are in between jobs, just maybe get yourself a hobby or get yourself a new skill. Okay, for me, there isn't much into that I can say with, oh yeah, I got this new thing. But I think a new thing that I did was to create content. Guys, I've always been a behind the scenes person. Many people have never heard me talking or speaking, right? I've never been a person who would be in the front. I've always been in the back. Like, I've always made content for other people. You know, I've always managed and helped other people to manage and develop and position their personal brands. That is something that I've always done. So I think something new that I did during this reset, I would say, is to create content, like give it on what? Just bring that main character energy. Yeah, I've always been at the back. Like I'm the one writing the scripts of the movie, you know, but this time around I'm the main character. So I would say that's the new thing that I've done, and it's really like helped me. Let me know in the comments, as I've asked earlier, if you would like me to make a video on how TikTok helped me to relaunch and reinvent myself. Okay, point number 9, tip number 9, point number 9, whatever. Guys, it's important to take responsibility. We can do all these things that I've mentioned, but if you can't take responsibility, if you still want to blame other people and you would not move forward. So it's important to take responsibility. There were a lot of things that went wrong because of other people caused that. Well, other person, not even people. There is one person that caused other things, and then there was a domino effect. But I have never mentioned that person. You don't even know if it's a he or a she. I've never mentioned that person. I don't even talk about them or that situation, whatever that happened that caused the domino effect. I just say, oh no, it's COVID. But I know there were other things before COVID that were taking place that led to that. And then by the time COVID came, COVID just puts a petrol on something that was already brewing, and then and all the other factors, relocating and so on. But I took responsibility, full responsibility. I only talk about things that I know were in my control. I don't want to talk about another person. Okay, so there was my part, and it has helped me a lot. It has really helped me a lot, taking responsibility. Last tip, guys, is to go back to a drawing board and have a plan. While you have a plan on how you're gonna get out, or what are you going to try, who are you going to talk to, whatever. One thing, be consistent in whatever that you are going to do or start. Make sure that you are consistent, because if you are not, uzofana nokuthi ubudlala. Okay, so let's just recap. It's important to identify the problem, to stay off social media, to ask for help from people that you trust. Of course, people that you trust. Stop caring about what people think. You'll be surprised. People don't even know what's happening in your life, and they don't care. Accept the changes, the downgrades that will come with this situation that you are in. Accept constructive criticism, okay? Be able to welcome it and say, oh, okay, this is constructive. Take it and do something about it, okay? Don't give the problem too much bandwidth. Get yourself a hobby or a new skill. Take responsibility. Go back to a drawing board and be consistent. Thanks for watching, guys. We've come to the end of this video. Thanks for watching. Please give it a big thumbs up. Consider subscribing if you found value, and look for other videos that are similar to this one. Until we meet.